and thank you so much for coming to my channel. I'm going to give you a fantastic major scale pattern. It's just such a cool one, really useful for improvisation, and I call this a 1 2 3 1 pattern, and I'm going to take you through to the other room and show it to you on the piano. Can I just say thank you so much to all of the people who have shown support for the making of these videos, and by buying me a coffee. It always makes my wife and I dance around the house with glee, which I'm going to film soon and cut that in somewhere. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It helps massively with motivation and with help, and it helps us pay the bills. Which is fantastic. So anyway, let's have a look at this pattern, go through to the other room, look at the beautiful piano. We'll come back and then I'll show you it on the sax. So this is a 1 2 3 1 pattern, and I'm going to demonstrate it on the piano because it's so easy to understand and so visual on the piano in a way that it isn't on the saxophone. So first of all, I'm going to show it to you in the key of C, so I need to be able to find C. C is easy to find, it's always to the left of the two black notes. So this is C and D and E and F and G and A and B and C. And this pattern goes 1 2 3 and then back to 1. And then it does the same thing starting on the second note and then every subsequent note. So it would look like this. And if we were to do that in reverse, fantastic pattern for improvisation. Yeah, pianos, they're so cool for being able to see exactly how things work, and it just looks so simple on a piano. Actually, this pattern is really simple. So I'm going to be doing it in the key of D major for alto saxophone, and I'm going to put a worksheet at the end of this video, and I'm also going to put the notes up in a thing down here somewhere, so in a title. So let's have a look at that in D major. And coming down from there, so when you play like that, it sounds like an exercise, which it is, and it's a really good exercise, because if you play that pattern once, you've effectively played all of the notes of the major scale 4 times, and it's the knowledge and fluidity of these major scales which is going to help you in everything that you try and do on the saxophone. Is only going to be helped by you knowing your major scales. So how I would apply this, I would get a really nice backing track, and here I have Session Band Jazz Volume 2 set to a cool swing genre. I've got it on D major for alto saxophone, so it's set to E flat. What I'm going to do is use a snippet or a fragment of this pattern. In this first example, I'm going to use an ascending phrase which starts on the 3rd, and it's going to sound like this. And I'm just going to repeat that phrase, and when I play that with a backing track, it's going to sound really nice. Sounds lovely, sounds so nice, and it doesn't sound like a pattern anymore. And you could hear the last couple of times I played that, I was just kind of stretching out a little bit, but not doing anything difficult, just being a little bit more loose. and playing with the timing and maybe double tonguing. I'm going to think of another phrase, so this time I'm going to start on the ninth, which is the E, and I'm going to descend, and the shape that I'm going to make is this. So the notes are E, D, C sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, D, C sharp. And again, I'm going to put that to a backing track, it will sound lovely. Now I'm going to put those two phrases together, and it won't sound like a pattern at all, it will just sound like really, really lovely improvisation. So the second time there, again, I was just being loose and playing around a little bit and just exploring the possibilities. But if I ever stretch out a little bit too far, because I know this pattern well, you can always come back to the basic idea and just play that, and it will sound really, really cool. The other thing that I was doing when I sort of looked at the camera is I put a chromatic run in there. And if you're not sure what a chromatic run is, then have a look at the one of the videos that I've put in the description below about chromaticism. Chromatic scales, or the chromatic scale, is just the most fantastic thing to get under your fingers, and I really strongly recommend that you practice that loads. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for all of your comments. They mean such a lot to us, they really, really do. My wife and I, when we go, it's like, oh, you've had another comment on one of your videos, look, someone said it was, you know, hopefully really good, and it was useful. It's really nice to know that you're able to reach out through the power of YouTube and connect up with people you don't even know and help them. It's really, really fantastic, so I love it. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to support these videos, click in the Buy Me a Coffee link below. I'd be very grateful to you. Any other thoughts or suggestions that you've got, then do let me know, and I'd be very happy to make videos that you're interested in. Otherwise, I've got loads of ideas anyway. Right, stop waffling and go away, Lyndon. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye.